It's that time of year. Merry Christmas. I'm John Hayes, and I'm excited to share another one of my writings from Papa's house. This time, I have a North Pole Christmas story poem for you. And the superstar of this story is not Santa Claus. It is an elf named Achoo. A very long time ago, when Christmas time was still very new, an elf was born at the North Pole, and she was named Achoo. In the elfin language, Achoo simply means a cool breeze. Achoo, however, sounds like the noise we make when we sneeze. Young Achoo was often teased when elfin bullies heard her name. These naughty elves pretended to sneeze and played a cruel game. One elf sneezes, Achoo! Then one squeals, what a silly name! Then the whole group sneezes, Achoo! Your name's incredibly lame. Some elfin bullies might proffer, oh, come on, Achoo, hey, we're joking. But Achoo's heart was secretly broken, as her name was cruelly spoken. Achoo tried to ignore the constant teasing, dismissing it as childish play. She began to learn a trade to help Santa prepare for Christmas Day. Achoo became the junior apprentice to the master gingerbread baker, who told Santa, I'm impressed with Achoo. She's a giver, not a taker. She can carefully measure her ingredients and to properly pinch a spice. She knows thoroughly to knead the dough and roll it out smooth as ice. Gingerbread truffles, oh, gingerbread cookies, gingerbread cake. Achoo knew all of the recipes Gingerbread Baker knew how to make. One night, Santa gathered the elves in hopes of stirring each one's soul by telling them the Christmas story from the world beyond the pole. A wayfaring man and his wife were in a distant land. The wife was with child, and birth was close at hand. They were far from home, and they were so very poor. They had no place to stay. They knocked on every door. No one would let them in. They all turned them away. With birth very near, they needed a place to stay. And then it came to pass that a well-meaning stranger offered his stable. The baby would use the humble manger. So born on that silent night, born on that midnight clear, in swaddling clothes, the babe slept on the hay, so dear. Achoo did not hear Santa finish the Christmas story that night. Imagining a baby lying in a manger gave her heart quite a fright. Achoo was so upset, she ran out of the room beginning to weep. Her tears welled up, then froze, then fell as ice to the snowy street. Running home, Achoo pondered, how could anyone be so cruel? Why can't humans help each other? Isn't that the golden rule? Achoo tossed and turned in bed, mumbling, no cribs for a bed, babies in mangers, bales of smelly old hay for a baby's head. These images danced like devilish demons upon her elfin heart. Achoo wept till she slept, as her troubled heart was breaking apart. I know only gingerbread, she prayed. Where is in this is any hope? Her answer came as she dreamed about this no room, no crib dope. Achoo woke with a jolt. She worked all that night and into the morn on a simple solution she hoped would help babies who might be born. Homeless, Achoo sighed. Babies should have cribs for a bed. Achoo declared, I will make cribs with my finest gingerbread. Then she laughed when she mused about the babies from her dream. When they grow up, they'll eat my gingerbread cribs with cream. Achoo loaded her gingerbread cribs onto her bakery delivery cart and drove it straight into Santa's warehouse on Candy Cane Park. Crowds of young elves were watching the packing of Santa's magic sacks. Achoo pushed through the crowd. She heard several sneeze wisecracks. She saw Santa sitting in his sleigh and was finally able to grab his sleeve. "Santa, these gingerbread cribs are for poor babies on Christmas Eve. If need be, I can make more gingerbread cribs for you every day." "Santa, don't you think my gingerbread cribs would be better than hay?" Santa's eyes filled with tears. Santa stood up. He leaned over Achoo, still sniffling. Santa said, "Achoo, can you make gingerbread houses too? I will put your gingerbread houses and cribs under every Christmas tree, symbols to remind the world to help provide shelter for those in need." Santa swooped up Achoo and held her high above his head. "All hail Achoo! All hail Achoo! All hail Achoo!" Santa said. "I hereby decree, when the world hears her blessed name, Achoo, all must very quickly say, 'God bless you.'" Merry Christmas. I hope you liked An Elf Named Achoo. Let me know what you think about in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my work, know that a simple sign up on my website or YouTube would mean the world to me. It also helps make sure you get notified of videos and stories. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. And God bless.